Alright guys, how's it going? Just want to introduce to the channel my race car. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but anyway, here it is. This is the project race car, whatever you want to call it. This motor's about to be pulled out. I just set it over in there just to kind of test fit stuff. I'm going through the harness now. You can see here. The harness was kind of chewed up from a rat or something that had gotten in the car at some point. I got the car really cheap because the guy couldn't figure it out. I sold the original motor out of it. But anyway, the plan is to put this engine in the blue car that I showed y'all earlier. Alright guys, so what I'm about to do here is unbolt the motor mounts and then just pull it out, because that's all that's holding it in is 2 motor mounts. I haven't connected anything when I set it in, a few months ago, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, it's supposed to rain all weekend, ended up being a beautiful day. It's partly cloudy, sun here and there, it's not raining. Good day to go ahead and get started on this. What I'm about to do right now is I'm going to remove the hood, the front bumper. From there I'm going to remove the AC compressor, power steering pump, radiator, all the things that are going to be in the way for me to be able to pull this engine out. And I'm going to leave the trans in, so I'm going to also unbolt it from the transmission. We're going to go ahead and get started. Out of the way, we can go ahead and get started. Jack up the front end, put jack stands under it, take the front wheels off, go from there. Fast forward about 5 minutes, I've got the car jacked up on either side, sitting on jack stands so I can easily access the bolts for the bumper. I won't take you through the painstaking process of showing you every little bolt to take this bumper off. Side of the bumper now, safety glasses on it, crap in my eye. Got all the bolts out, I'm going to try and pull it off now. The only thing that's still connected should be the little turn signal markers, so we'll see. And it's out. After I remove the cover, I should have clearance enough to get the engine lift in there and start pulling it out, but then I'll have other stuff to pull out too. I just took all the bolts out of this, now it should come off. It's out. Now I've got clearance enough to get the engine lift right up against here and pull this engine. Now I'm going to drain the radiator and pull off all the accessories on the engine so I can start to pull it out. Radiator's out. Now for AC compressor. Okay, so I've gotten the radiator out, the intake off, and a few of the connectors disconnected. Now I'm going to remove the power steering pump in order to access the AC compressor, which I'm also going to access from the wheel well. It's going to be tight, but it can be done. 4 bolts holding it in. I'm going to leave the lines connected and intact so I don't have to recharge the AC refrigerant system. I just removed this bolt from here. It's on the tensioner. the bolt back in the bracket so I don't have to remember where it goes. Then I had to turn the crank, rotate the crank in order to get to this hole here, because there's a bolt and a nut that goes through that holds the bracket on there. You have to hold the backside with a wrench. $15 on the front, $14 on the back. Out. Put it together. Now we can remove our belt. Lay it aside. Now you have access to your AC compressor. It's going to be 1, 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom. One more bolt and I'll have this out. Okay. AC compressor is now disconnected from the engine and slid aside just like the power steering pump. Next I'm disconnecting the exhaust manifold, and I'll probably take out this air box here just for room. Hopefully none of these bolts are rusted on this heat shield. I don't want to have to cut it off. We'll get started on that now. Try to do now is, if the bolts aren't too stuck, I'm going to try and unbolt the exhaust from the manifold, so I have to unbolt the manifold from the engine and pry it off of it and try and get it out that way. I'm out here. Herman decided he wanted to come help a little bit.
What's up?
What's up? What you working on right now, Herman?
Man, don't get me over here struggling, man.
What's that, fuel line?
Yeah, fuel line.
Whooping them. Nah, you good. We working on it. Like I said earlier, I end up getting those bolts loose from the bottom of the manifold, so I'm gonna do it like that. Got pretty much everything loose from this side, working on the heater core hoses. Got one loose. Got the other one to go. They're always a pain in the butt. Everything disconnected from here. Pretty much after we get the alternator, starter, fuel lines, and the rest of the connectors on this side, undo the transmission bolts and motor mounts, and we'll pull it out.
Yeah! Oh, damn.
How you feel?
Feel accomplished.
Good. Been working hard. And she's basically out. Jack it up, pull it out. I'm going to drop the other one in. Just let it sit there for the night. I'm going to be done for the day. And I'll finish it up tomorrow morning. Alright guys, the motor is out. There it is. Old motor. New motor, empty bay. More for tomorrow. Packing up now.